is LaDawn Sanders. I'm a senior and liberal arts major at North Carolina A&T State University. I bring you greetings from Apex, North Carolina. Apex is located in Wake County. However, I live in the neighboring county of Chatham, where the county seat is in Pittsboro, North Carolina, just to give you a little bit of the demographic. My social justice phenomenon was the phenomenon of civic engagement to balance political power. I wanted to reach out and learn more about how the citizens of my county, specifically the precinct that I live in, are doing with their civic engagement. I had the opportunity to speak with Ms. Sheila Thompson. She is the precinct chair of the New Hope Precinct District, located here in Chatham County. That is in fact the precinct that I live in. I had the opportunity to speak with Ms. Thompson, and she shared a lot of information. She has actually been the precinct chair since 2005, I believe she said. And during that time, she shared some of the ups and downs of having that responsibility. One of the things that she shared was that it's very hard to get people involved and engaged. She says that the precinct has meetings typically quarterly, although they should be held monthly, but just because of turnout, they don't try to do them monthly. So each precinct has to have, or during the precinct meetings, in order for a meeting to go forward, they have to have at least 5 people present in order to conduct a meeting. Ms. Thompson says it's very difficult to get people to show up for those meetings, and when they have to have them, because the precinct will actually, or can be, shut down if there's not enough engagement, and that could be costly to the citizens who actually live in that precinct, meaning that they would have to drive further to go and vote. They're less likely to see some of the initiatives that they'd like to have done to actually go forth in an election cycle. She also shared that most recently she sent out a mailing of about 500 letters to the people living in our precinct. And of the 500, she actually received 3 responses. Of course, that was disheartening, but she says not atypical. So I asked her what she thought would be a good way to start to help people understand the importance of participating and engaging in precinct activities and local county activities, and just whether you're a Democrat or Republican or Libertarian or whatever, how do we encourage people to be involved? And she said that she felt like it needed to start more than just grassroots, but it needed to start with our children. That perhaps we should take more time teaching them the importance of being civic minded, and we discussed what that could look like. Perhaps having the voter days, the days that we actually vote, be holidays or non-work days or teacher work days, so the children can go and vote with us, or that the schools hold their own mock elections. And I think some schools do that, but it's not something that's widely done. What we did determine is that the model that we're using right now to educate our citizens on their civic duties and how it all works and comes together is antiquated and apparently is not working very well. So we want to continue the conversation and learn how to help people understand that their precinct does matter. In fact, one of the interesting points that she made is that people have complaints or issues that they'd like to see what's the word? They'd like to see them solved politically. And that starts on the precinct level. So basically it goes from the precinct, a vote at the precinct, and a resolution is written. That resolution either votes there and then it moves on to the county, and there's a vote at the county, and from there it goes to the district, and from the district it goes to the state, and from the state it goes to Congress, and then it can become a bill. Then by the time it gets to Congress, it's a bill, and then they determine whether or not the bill gets shut down or it becomes a law. But all of those things start at the precinct level, and people have so much more power than they tend to use, just because they don't get involved and they don't know what's going on in the grassroots of their counties. With that said, I'd just like to say that I think that there's more work to be done in helping people understand the importance of being civic-minded and civically engaged. Thank you.